tutorial about the finding the zeros of polynomial function. So may dalawang theorem, which is the integral zero theorem and then the rational zero theorem. When we say integral zero theorem, an integer k is a root of a polynomial function only if k is a factor of a sub 0, which is the constant term. So it is integral root theorem or integral zero theorem kapag ang leading coefficient ay 1 lang. So, kagaya nito. So, dahil ang leading coefficient ay 1 lang, kaya integral 0 yung gagamitin. And then, ang key dito is magsisynthetic division tayo wherein yung factors ng ating constant, yun yung gagamitin natin as our divisor on the synthetic division. And then, kapag naman rational zeros, it is a rational number p over q where q is not equal to 0 expressed in lowest term is a 0 of a polynomial function p of x only if p is a factor of the constant term. So this will be our p, and q is a factor of the leading coefficient a sub n. So yung leading coefficient, ito po yung q. And then, kapag rational zero theorem ang gagamitin natin, ay we will be getting the factors of p and our q, and then yung p over q na yun, ilo-lowest term natin kung posible, we will be getting the pairs for the rational zeros. So, ang gagawin lang dito is find the factors of your constant and your leading coefficient. Kapag leading coefficient ay 1, yung constant lang yung hahanapan ng factors. Okay, and then when we have our possible factors, we will be using the synthetic division to find the factors or to find the zeros of our polynomials. So, I will be showing you on each example kung paano maghanap ng divisor na gagamitin sa ating synthetic division. So, this is the given wherein we are asked to find the integral zero of this polynomial. So, para mahanap natin yung integral zero, ang unang-unang gagawin is hanapin muna natin yung factors ng ating p, which is our constant term. So, factors of p, which is negative 8 on this given, is positive negative 1, positive negative 2, positive negative 4, and positive negative 8. And then, using that factors, yun yung hahanapan natin or gagamitin natin for our divisor on the synthetic division. And then, ang hahanapin natin dyan is yung kung saan siya magkakaroon ng remainder na 0. Kapag nag-0 po yung remainder doon, ibig sabihin, yung ating ginamit na factor ay factor ng ating polynomial. So, considered na siyang magiging zeros or our integral zeros kasi nga ating leading coefficient is 1. So, I will be using positive 2 or rather negative 2 na lang kasi yan, gusto ko lang yung negative 2. And then, sa synthetic division, again, kailangan kompleto yung degree. Pag may kulang para dun sa degree na yun, we will put 0. But since our highest degree or our degree here is 3, so sa third degree, ang ating numerical coefficient is 1. Sa second degree, ang ating numerical coefficient is 5. Our sa ating first degree 2 at ang ating 0 degree or ating constant ay negative 8. And then again, we will bring down and then multiply. So this is negative 2, and then add will give us 3. 3 times negative 2 will give us negative 6, will give us negative 4. In addition, times ulit, magiging positive 8, and then 0. Dahil nag-0, which means that negative 2 is one of our zeros. So, lista muna natin yung integral zeros. Integral zeros, which is negative 2. And then, dahil third degree to, so kapag sinulat natin to second degree. Okay, kapag second degree na, you could apply the factoring method. Pero kung gusto nyo pang mag-continue ng synthetic division, okay lang din. So, ito na yung constant, ito na lang yung hahanapan nyo ng factor. Pero para sa akin kasi, since bago naman kayo magkaroon ng ganitong process, ay napagdaanan na yung factoring lesson. So, magko-factoring na lang tayo. So, of course, ang factor ni x squared ay x times x. And then, factor of negative 4, that gives us a sum of 3 is positive 4 and negative 1. Okay? And then, so this is a factor, hindi to zeros. So, para makuha yung ating zeros, equal lang natin yan sa 0. And then, find the value for x. So, this is x is equals to negative 4. And while this x is equals to positive 1. So, ang ating zeros ay negative 2, positive 1, and negative 4. But, I would like to write it into ascending order. So, I will write negative 4, negative 2, and positive 1. And then, kapag factors naman yung hinihingi, of course, yung factored form. So, unahin na natin to. Which is x plus 4, x minus 1. At ito, kapag sinulat natin to sa factored form, so, sabi doon, x is equals to negative 2. So, transpose lang to doon para maging x plus 2. Or, kung gusto nyo, kung addition property of equality is just add both sides by 2. Para to ay maging 0. So, magpo-plus 2 tayo dito. Kaya, x plus 2 pa rin yan. So, that is how you find the zeros. So, this is our integral zeros. And this is our factors. Given, ang pinapahanap ay rational zero dahil nga ang ating leading coefficient here is not equal to 1. Okay? So, you will be finding for the P over Q na kung saan yun yung gagamitin nating divisor for our synthetic division. Of course, our P is this, which is the constant, and our Q is our leading coefficient. So, factors for P is positive negative 1 and positive negative 2. And then, while Q, the factors there is positive negative 1, positive negative 2, positive negative 5, and positive negative 10. And then, pagsisiksikan ko na lang yung factors ng P over Q dito so that I will do the synthetic division dito. Okay? Or, I will just erase this later and then I will just rewrite the P over Q. So, paano natin hahanapin yung P over Q? Ginagawa ko ay iniisa-isa ko yan. ito, pairing 1. 1 divide 1 will give us 1. And then, 2 divide 1. Yan. Actually, ang una kong sinusulat is yung factor ni P kasi 1 is a factor of all numbers. So, P over Q lang naman. And then, susunod ko nang gagawin is yung first factor, iisa-isahin ko na sa bawat factor ng Q. So, dahil 1 yung, diba, 1 yun, 1 over 1 will give us 1, 1 over 2. So, that's 1 half. And then, positive, negative 1 over 5. Yan. Lowest term na yun. And then, 1 over 10. 5. And then, yung 2 naman, 2 over 1, 2 pa din yun. And then, 2 over 2 will give us 1. Then, 2 over 5 will give us 2/5. Then, 2 over 10, ang ibibigay sa atin nun ay 1/5. So, since we already have our factor which is 1/5, hindi na natin kailangan isulat yung 2 over 10. So, this is our P over Q. I will just write this. Okay, so, let me use positive 1/5 as my divisor. Actually, ang technique ko dyan, maghahanap ako, lahat dyan, ano dyan yung pwedeng ma-divide sa 10. Pero, I will just be showing you 1/5. Pero, hindi naman po laging, yung una nyong may isip ay magzi-zero agad yung remainder nyo, ha. So, ganun lang talaga. You just need to practice para mas masanay kayo ng pag-compute or pag-simplify. So, our degree is 3. So, 10 yung numerical coefficient. Second degree ay negative 17. First degree is negative 7. And 0 degree or our score constant is 2. Okay, again, bring down. And then, pag fraction, again, remember, pwedeng divide muna and then times. So, 10 divide 5 is 2 times 1 will give us 2. And then, addition, pero isasubtract kasi unlike sign, so will give us negative 15. So, negative 15 divide 5 will give us negative 3 times 1 will give us negative 3. And then, same sign, add, so will give us negative 10. Negative 10 divide 5 will give us negative 2 times 1. So, negative 2 and then 0. So, dahil nag-0, it means that 1/5 is one of the zeros of this polynomial function. Okay? And then, so, rational zeros. Rational zeros, which is 1/5. And then, dahil ito ay second degree na, ba 10x squared minus 15x minus 10. And kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, kapag second degree na, we could apply the factoring method. And as you can see, yung 10, negative 15 at negative 10, it has a GCF. So, ang GCF niyan ay 5. So, we have 2x squared minus 3x minus 2. And then, ito na lang yung i-factor natin. Wala naman tong variable. So, let's just factor it. So, we have the factor for, anong factor daw ni 4 that will give us 3. Okay. Sorry. So, 2x squared, ang factor ni 2x squared ay 2x times x. And then, factor naman ni 2. So, dito yung 2, I guess. And then, dito yung 1. And then, negative kasi yung 3. So, this will be negative and this will be positive. Okay. So, this is our factor. So, kapag kinuha natin yung rational zeros niya. So 2x plus 1 will be equal to 0, and then x minus 2 will be equal to 0. 2x equals negative 1 kasi tinranspose, or if addition property of equality, minus 1 lang on both sides, and then divide by 2. Since I don't have space anymore, but our value here is negative 1 half. Yan. And then ito itatranspose lang, or kung APE, we will be adding both sides by 2. Okay, so let me erase the solution and write the rational zeros. Pero dun na sa isang whiteboard ko, I will be showing you how to write this into into factored form.